I disagree with Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mr. Greg Doucette. In a recent interview that Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger did with Nick Strength and Power, when he was asked which category impressed him the most between open bodybuilding and classic physique, this is what he had to say.
I think it is crazy in a way to have a classic physique category, simply because that should be the Mr. Olympia.
That is his opinion and he is entitled to it. However, the next part, I don't think it is necessarily true.
Because what is it that we're celebrating? That in the classic days, we looked for proportion and now we don't give a shit about it anymore?
We do care about proportionality. We just happen to look for it from bigger people. Proportional does not mean small. In the olden days, guys just happened to be smaller because they had less muscle compared to the new era of bodybuilders.
I think it's odd. They had to literally create a classic physique competition to give to the person that has the best quality body.
The best quality body according to the criteria of the division they compete in. At the moment, Hadi Choopan has the best quality body according to the men's open bodybuilding criteria. And Chris Bumstead has the best quality body according to the classic physique criteria.
The most well-balanced body, also a trophy.
It is a well-balanced body for a specific category. It is not a correct judgment to use classic physique criteria as a universal standard. I don't understand why it is odd to have a category of people who don't want to be big or people who cannot be too big. Business-wise, it makes sense because there's audience for it. But if you say we should do away with open bodybuilding, then I completely disagree. There is an audience for men's open bodybuilding, so business-wise, it makes sense to have the category. If you are saying guys shouldn't get too big, then how do you progress? How do you increase the quality of your muscle without increasing your size? At the moment, we have some of the best classic physique competitors struggling to make weight. They might have to move up to 212 or open bodybuilding. This tells us in the process of building quality muscle, athletes also grow in size. At the moment, classic physique looks like a stepping stone to other divisions. It doesn't look like a permanent division for athletes. Because I don't see how you can measure progress in bodybuilding without increase of weight and size. Mr. Greg Doucette believes that people go to the Olympia to watch Chris Bumstead. Chris Bumstead only competes once a year. If this was true, bodybuilding would be dead. Classic physique is Mr. Greg Doucette's favorite division. If it was off him, everyone would downsize and compete in it. I'm grateful for the fact that we have criteria that protect all these divisions. Because if we went with people's preferences, then we would have no bodybuilding at all. Why do I say that? Because everyone believes that their preference is the best one. For as long as we have the audience for these categories, and we have athletes who are willing to compete in them, I don't see a reason why we can't have all of them. Mr. Greg Doucette can enjoy his classic physique, while some of us enjoy the open bodybuilding.